sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Smile, running jokes mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine your life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. In the studio we laugh all day. She's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Smile, running jokes mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little.
Hello, hello, hello. How are my family? How are y'all doing? How's everybody doing on this day? I don't even know what day it is, people. I have no clue. It's what? January the 2nd, the grandchild says. My little thug says that's January the 2nd. Hello, Lizzo. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it so much. Well, this is just going to be a short live. I could have done it in a video, but somehow, some way, my subscribers don't like to look at videos or community page. Y'all don't get me started because I'll start bitching. Okay, just kidding. Not really though. Not really kidding. Hi, Peggy. But I wanted to give you guys an update because some of you guys know that my beefcake, my husband, got a letter that, well, his mother got a letter along with her living sibling and some other people in the family that one of his aunts had passed away. And that there was some money that needed to be settled and different things like that, right? Well, the aunt, just a little backstory, was estranged from the family, has been estranged from the family for years. You guys have got to tell you some stories someday about that family. Y'all think my family's wild? Oh, y'all, let me tell you. Beefcake's family is so good. I mean, grandmama, she was a straight up, oh, she could have been related to the women, the painted ladies in my family. Hello, Dot. How are you, love bug? I'm trying to coax a cable, not doing so well. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Lele. Hi, Hopes. Good to see you guys. All right. Beefcake went out finally after these crazy holidays went by. He got out. His mom lives about an hour and 20 minutes, I guess, from us. It just seems like everybody lives an hour and 20 minutes, right? But it's the truth, y'all. I ain't lying. If I'm lying, I'm frying, and I ain't going to hell. Coax for a modem. Dot, you know I don't know nothing about all that shit. Oh my God, there's a user person who loves me. Oh my God, where's Maggie? I'm trying to get someone to fall in love with me. I'm so glad that this user loves me. Oh my God. Listen, Maggie and I are open to have online affairs, so you guys hit us up, okay? Males hit us up. We're up for some online affairs that may or may not lead to. Well, on my account, it probably will lead to some good phone sex. Maggie, yeah, if you catch it at the right time, yeah, you can probably get phone sex from her too. But anyways, back to old Aunt Peggy. I mean, not Peggy, Polly, Aunt Polly. Okay. So Aunt Polly died back on November the 21st. The families got letters like a week before Christmas, 2 weeks before Christmas that, she had passed away, and there's stuff that needed to be settled in her estate and all this. Well, nobody could find out what was going on, right? I knew that her, I'm pretty good at researching stuff, y'all. I'm good at digging into people's lives. If I have got your name, believe you me, I can find your shit. I really can. So I had found where she had sold her house last year in May, and she passed away in November. Now we're in December when we're finding this out. So now it's kind of this rush to, oh my God, where's the body? Where's she at? What's going on? Is she in? Because we had also seen, you could see her travels to Florida. So then I ended up finding another address that she was linked to in Florida. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she passed away in Florida. So it was this big rigmarole, and I ended up calling some medical examiners, and nobody. And did you guys know? Got a crush on you? Oh, user? Huh? Love you too. The deal is did you guys know that at least in the state of Florida and Ohio, that medical examiners do not report to one another? Like, they don't have a system that you could plug in a name and find out which medical examiner uh, have that person in their care. Yeah, it's a no good. It's a no good thing. I don't think that's cool because y'all want to know what the guy in Akron, Ohio said to me. He said, "Honey," he said, "I don't have anybody of that name in any of last year at all." He said, "But I want to congratulate you." And I said, "For what?" And he said, "Because there are 88 counties that have a medical examiner in the state of Ohio, and you just talked to one. So you've only got 87 left to go." I was like, "What? You guys don't have a system that you plug in a name and find out?" And he's like, "Nope." So then I called Florida, Pensacola, which is where I found um, her name as renting a house there as well. And they said the same thing to me, except that they got a shit ton more counties. I was like, yo, I'm not making time for this. So I told Beefcake, I was like, I've done what I could do. I knew that they were calling hospitals, a lot of people involved in this. Okay, so it was finally figured out somewhat today. Aunt Polly passed away in Ohio. Now, she was estranged from the family, like I said. And we found out that she had sold her house and then moved herself into an aging home. And she befriended a nurse there, which the people couldn't give us a name, but they did give us the nursing home. They said, call the director there. They'll let you know who, like what nurses were really her nurses, and maybe you could find out that way. Just because right now, you guys, we don't even know how she died. We don't have any clue. And then we found out she was the courts. So I'm thinking she knew she was passing away. The courts, because she has a court advocate, like an advocate for her. Sorry, my dogs are barking and my baby child. So she had an advocate through the court who legislated, did all the things for her. And I guess Aunt Polly had told them what cemetery she wanted to be buried in. So her court appointed caregiver went and bought the plot, everything. Y'all, you want to know what's really weird about this? And I'm just going to ignore your guys' rude discussions. I mean, you're not bothering me. It takes a lot to offend me. I've got a really wicked sense of humor. I could almost laugh at some of your comments, but I just think you're dumbasses. And if Lizzo was here, she would tell you you're dumbasses. It wasn't her kid. She didn't have any kids, obviously. Dumbass. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Anyways, so we don't know what she died from. She was buried. The only people that went to her burial was her court-appointed caregiver and the funeral home director. So we know how much money that they're talking about. Also, when we talked about this before, remember how I was saying that the money that she has in her estate is supposed to be split between, because she had no spouse ever, she had no children ever, so it's supposed to be split between her next of kin, which would be her sisters and brothers. Well, all of her brothers are deceased. There's only 2 sisters left alive, and but they were saying that the dependents of the deceased brothers would be also next of kin. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, does that happen? And we all were just like, thank you, Lizzo. And we all were, I was like, that's bullshit. The sisters are the next of kin. Our generation shouldn't have nothing to do with anything. Our parents aren't dead yet. Anyways, come to find out, I don't know about in y'all state, but in the state of Ohio, that's not true. the next of kin would be siblings, not a deceased sibling's children. And then it may come down to, instead of Beefcake, because there's only 2 sisters left. So instead of Beefcake's mom inheriting half of it and her sister inheriting half of it, it may all just go to Beefcake's mom's sister because they had the same father. Beefcake's mom did not have the same father. So, Monday, they got the name of the court-appointed caregiver, and Monday, Beefcake will be calling and talking to that person to find out if anything has been filed through the courts. Because, listen, if I'm estranged from my family, if y'all think I'm leaving them any money, I'm not doing it. I am leaving it to animals, okay? I would have it all worked out that whatever monies was left when I passed away, that it would go to certain places and shelters and things like that. So we don't know she did that, because we were also told before she passed away, her caregiver tried to get her next of kin, tried to get her to give her names of her next of kin, and she never would. She didn't want to. But you guys want to know what is that I just found so endearing about this? Y'all, I felt terrible. And I'm making fun of shit. I can't help it. I have to laugh through even some sadness. If not, I'll go crazy. Hi, House True Crime. The plot that she had her caregiver go or the cemetery, we don't even know where the plot is yet. The cemetery that she had her caregiver go and buy a plot at is actually her family's cemetery. I was just in that cemetery September. She passed away in November because I was visiting Beefcake's family there. We were putting flowers out and just visiting. We were in Ohio, so we went and saw the grandmamas and all grandpapas and the aunts and the uncles and the distant cousins and shit. And it just warmed my heart that even though she, for years and years and years, was estranged from her family, and her mother had so many problems and all this, she still bought a plot and wanted to be buried in her family's cemetery. And I was like, it's kind of like, to me, which this is really, really sappy, I know, but I can be a sap. It's kind of like, to me, her going home without telling anybody she went home. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was so hurt over those people. And one day I'll tell you the story about how we got there, but she was so hurt over those people, but yet she wanted to be buried still in the family plot. And I just thought that was a beautiful thing, and maybe I'm the only person that would, because when I told Beefcake, he was like, yeah, that's nice. But, he's a man, so he's not going to feel things the way that I feel. So I excuse him for being a man about that. And maybe nobody else thinks like that. I don't know. But surely I can't be the only one. Don't you think that's nice? Like, there were so many problems in the family, and the place she chose to be buried was still in the family plot. If I'm pissed off at my family, y'all don't bury me beside those people. I'm coming out of that grave and still kicking ass. That's what's going to happen. So anyways, I wanted you guys to know that we found Aunt Polly. She was buried. And now all Monday we'll find out the legal mumble jumble. And hopefully the whatever's in her estate, which I do know the number, is dispersed between her 2 living sisters, and not a bunch of assholes that never met the woman in her life, but because they have blood running through their veins, that they're, I guess, it's legal. It's legal. Nick says Trump 2028. I voted for Trump. I don't think I'd vote for him in 2028, though. I mean, I just think that there's a time that you got to tell yourself it's time to hang it up. Kind of like all them people that are dying in Congress, that have been there for 100 years and they're still making decisions on laws and things in our country, and they're 100 years old. And not saying they're 100 years old, don't have a brain. Y'all don't get this twisted. I'm just saying that there's a time and a place that you just quit driving and quit your job. So I think Trump would be too old. Robert says, breaking news, his drink is very low. I would go fill that bitch back up. That's what I would do. Hopes, I agree. I think you would be too old. I like Trump, and maybe a lot of people don't like him. That's your prerogative. Is he perfect? No, but neither am I. I'd be shit for a president, you guys. Let me tell you something right now. I would be a shit president because A, I'm middle-aged. B, I'm peri or pre or past or post or whatever menopause. I stay pissed off half of the time, you guys. So if some country pissed me off, y'all, I'm telling you right now, I'd be hitting that red button and say sorry later. I mean, I do some wicked things when I'm pissed off, and I stay pissed off. I can't help it. It's like a part of my personality now. It's like a rite of passage. When you become a certain age, you're just like, fuck it. Are you pissed off at me? I'm so sorry. So sorry. I love a woman telling me what to do. Robert, get your ass in there and get you something to drink. Here you go, honey. Tom says Trump 2028 is a joke to irritate the left. Well, left, right, I'm not about that. I'm an independent. I don't vote based on any taglines somebody adds to their name. I vote based on what I care about. And sometimes I've had to vote for the lesser of two evils because I don't give a damn about either one of them, and they don't give a damn about me. And the truth of the matter is, guys, they're all lying. They're all lying. I think some of them have good intentions, and then they fuck it up. But I got to say that I really do believe that Trump does have the best of intentions in a lot of stuff, just not when it comes to like women. Like, y'all know. See, this isn't even, let me take this off because now I'm not giving you guys any breaking news. I'm just giving you my opinion, which is very valuable. Okay. Listen here. There are some women. Maggie and I were talking earlier. Maggie is my co-host, just in case you guys don't know. Hey, Purple Zombie. Good to see you back. Rapper, love it. Beefy, you know who Beefy is, rapper. You've been here since day one. Anyways, so Maggie and I were talking earlier, and she finally watched the Pierce Morgan interview with Sharon Osbourne, the first one and only one that she's given since Ozzy passed. I told her last night she needed to watch it because it made me bawl my eyes out. Oh my God, it just, not because I was a huge Ozzy fan, but just like spending your whole life with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone. Oh my God, I can't imagine it. But anyways, so Maggie was telling me she had watched it, and I forgot exactly why I was telling you guys that story. And that's another reason why I should never be put in office, because I will forget mid-sentence what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all, I'm just honest, just an honest person. That's it. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember. Did you guys know Purple Zombies is the king? King of what? I want to know. I want to know king of what. Hey, thank you guys for being here so much. I appreciate it so much. You guys rock the Casbah. I'm letting you know right now, if nobody has told you today that you rock the Casbah, I'm here to tell you, you rock the Casbah. You do. I don't care if you stayed in here for 1 second. I appreciate you. But you know what I'd appreciate more? If you take the time right now to either hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, because I don't give a flying fuck. It just lets YouTube know that you were here and that you saw something that you either fucking hated or that you fucking adored. And it gets out on it gets out on the algorithm. But he won't rule in 2028, right? I really do. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got my brains back. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. I just thought of it. Susan, welcome. I love a good person who's got a great memory. You must be a lot younger than I am. All right, here's what I was talking about. So we're talking about Aussie, Trump. Trump went into my Aussie story. All right, back. Okay, so Maggie was telling me, she said, Lainey, I just can't. I loved when she said that she knew that Ozzy had other girlfriends and lovers on the side, and it didn't bother her that much because she knew that it meant nothing to him. It was just sex. Okay. Then I thought about Trump, right? Because I'm thinking of all the men that I know, these powerful men that have got money and their wives have stayed with them through all that shit, right? Now, me personally, I'm just letting you know right now, I'm not staying. You hear me? Happy New Year to you, love. I ain't staying. Fuck that. No. No. I don't care because money, I'm not a materialistic person. All I need is a car to drive. Even if it's got those lights beaming off it, I don't care. I'm going to drive. I need a place to put my head at nighttime, a place to keep my dogs with me, and Wednesday, my cat with me. And then I'm good to go, y'all. But anyways, there are women in this world. They don't give a flying fuck, i.e. Sharon Osbourne, Loretta Lynn, Melania Trump. Think of all these women, y'all. They didn't give a flying fuck that their husbands were out screwing other women. Why? Because they care more about the money. That's what keep paying those bills, Big Daddy, and go do what you want to do. There are women that cared, honestly, about money more than sex and more about money than fidelity and all that. They're kept women. They're what do they call them? Y'all know what they call them. Where's my friend Susan? Susan knows what they're called. They're Stepford wives. That's what they're called. All right. You just keep them happy living in them big old houses, having their massages come to them and their nails come to them and their hair come to them. Let them drive great cars, put on the most perfect parties, where the biggest diamond shop rodeo, and you could sleep however and whoever you want to with. Because y'all, let me tell you, some of those men are gay. I'm just letting you know that right now. They're gay. So these women don't give a damn. Sleep with a man, sleep with a woman. I'm just not going to sleep with you because there ain't no telling where you've been putting that thing in. Just keep bringing home that money. And that's how it works. Susan says, what do you think about Hillary Clinton? I think she's a dumbass. I think she's a criminal. I will never, ever forget. Ever. I will never. Do you understand? Please understand when I can hold a good grudge. Okay. Most of the time I can let grudges go, but when it comes to people's lives, even people I don't know, and just straight up crimes against humanity, like it gets my goat up, and I'm telling you, I'm holding a grudge. I'm still holding a grudge against that bitch, okay? Because all those people that died when they drug that man through the streets and put it on TV for us to watch them kill that man and then drag his dead body through the streets, when the people over there, when our own people over there were asking her, hey, we need some backup over here. We need some backup. And that bitch turned her phone off and went to sleep. Oh! Yeah. Hold on, I'll find it. LOL Bird. By the way, I like the name. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna find it because I'm full of information, you guys. This is also an educational program for y'all that don't know. I do everything here. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. There was a movie made of it. Do you guys remember? I can't. Hold on.
So you mainly ignored me
Oh, I'm sorry.
whenever I asked if you wanted ketchup only. So I got a plane, you can put ketchup on yourself.
But I had already. Hey, babe. Do you remember that guy? What was the guy's name that he was drugged through the streets dead when Hillary Clinton was the no, not who's Saddam Hussein. I was applauding that. No, the American that was dragged through the streets dead while she was our what the hell was she? Benghazi. That's it. That's it. This is what I'm holding a grudge over, you guys. Thank you. Beefcake.
You want anything else or just ketchup?
Hold on. Hold on. I am not a robot. Yo, I can't see chat right now. No, I don't want to show the video of it. Hold on, guys. See, I get way too deep into this shit. Tim Waltz for president. Sorry, guys, I'm back over here now. I have to find him. Who's she talking to? I'm everybody. I'm probably nobody. Everybody and nobody. One too many wine coolers in meds. No, this is just me. No, I have I double fist Diet Coke and coffee. So no, neither one of those, honey. This is just who I am. Tim Waltz for president. Lizzo says, yeah, I'm not a fan of this format because everyone in the other stream would have to keep an eye out for dumbasses in this one. Sorry, Lizzo. I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep you guys long. All I wanted to do really was I didn't mean to get into all of the political stuff and the men who are out sleeping around while they keep their Stepford wives up on the hill. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update on Aunt Polly. So I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. Thank you to the mods, the mad mods, for being here. Appreciate it so much. And I'm going to go and have dinner with my little thug who told me she's not going home. So, I mean, Lunchy, what are you doing here? Yo, the reason, I'll explain it later. I don't feel like explaining it. I just don't. I don't, because I'm going to end up sounding like fucking bitchy. And I already do. And I'm not even meaning to. So if I mean to, then it's really going to be ugly. So I'm sorry, Lunchy. Are you by yourself? Are you home alone, Lunchy? How did you get time away to come here? Anyways, MJD. Good to see you guys. No, I just wanted to give an update on Aunt Polly. So you guys take a look, listen to that if you want to know. If not, it's okay. And then just fast forward through the rest of the bullshit that I talked about. So I love you guys. I will see you on the next one. I might go live later tonight. It just my little thug over there and I didn't go to bed till 5 o'clock this morning. And so if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. Girl, I finally got a massage and came home and fell asleep. I'm in the bed. Nobody knows I'm awake. I'm glad you got your massage. I love you guys too. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Y'all be good or be good at it. All right. If you're not good at it, hey, send in some video because we need content around here. Obviously. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Big heart.